Every teacher has the right to express their beliefs and ideas, but there are some things we shouldn't print. In the court case of Pickering versus the Board of Education, a teacher by the name of Marvin L. Pickering printed an article in his local newspaper with reference to how much tax money was being spent within the school. Of course, the newspaper ended up in the hands of parents and students. It caused parents to become upset because, according to the article, it appeared that athletics was receiving an unproportionate amount of funding compared to core academics. However, the article's evidence was based in lies and had severely skewed information. The court case concluded in favor of the Board of Education because the falsity of his statements in the article. So how do we know what we can say and what we can print? It's actually pretty simple. I have made 3 questions that teachers should contemplate before writing publicly about school-related issues. The first question is, does it affect instruction? Think about our students. They have the right to the best possible education, and if an instructor is failing them because of outside issues, that is unfair. The second question is pretty simple. Is it true? As teachers, we need to portray to our students quality behaviors, and lying isn't something that we want to teach them. Also, it could cause more harm than help the situation. The final question to ask yourself is it of public concern or just gossip? If it is just gossip, we should probably stop before sharing, because we are responsible for the appearance of our schools and should try to set the best example possible. When thinking about our freedom of speech, we must also think about how we are affecting others because of the position we are in. As teachers, we are responsible for creating an atmosphere for learning and must avoid infringing on the rights of our students. So we should try as best we can to be truthful, fair, and conscious about how we discuss issues. Most teachers suggest that before going to the newspaper or even your keyboard, you should try and discuss the issue with that particular person. If that doesn't work, then brainstorm other possible solutions before deciding to bring it to public light. Is the only way to solve the problem. Hello everyone, I'd just like to take a moment to talk to you about teacher freedoms concerning technology. As teachers, we must be conscious when posting online, because anything that we post could and will be circulated to students and parents. Teachers should never mock or criticize employers, parents, students, or anyone else online for that reason. However, there are some exceptions due to freedom of speech and its connection to Section 7 of the National Labor Relations Act. According to this act, employees shall have the right to self-organize, to form, join, or assist labor organizations, to bargain collectively through representatives of their own choosing, and to engage in other concerted activities for the purpose of collective bargaining or other mutual aid or protection. Teachers' tweets about working conditions, union activity, and things of that nature are typically protected by Section 7. There is a gray area, however. Speech that merely criticizes or mocks an employer may not be protected. But really, do you need to mock them? Use a little common sense when making posts. If you think it would offend someone, or they could clearly tell that a mocking post was about them, then you probably shouldn't be posting it. In the case of Garcetti versus Sabalos, it didn't involve teachers, but it still affects how we are able to communicate problems within our schools. If you see something that is worrisome about your school, the district, parents, or students, you shouldn't head straight for your keyboard. Today, take the proper precautions to not only keep your job security, but keep the workings of the school private, unless it is of high public concern. If it endangers anyone, by all means, report to whoever you must to address the issue. But if it's just that Mr. Torres and Miss Straight are tyrants because they have crazy procedures, that isn't anything the public needs to know. I'm sure you've wondered, are there any laws about what teachers can wear? There is no real set dress codes or laws for all teachers nationwide, but it is a mutual decision among educators to dress professionally. There are only a few items that have been established by the national standard to be stated as inappropriate in the teacher's working wardrobe. Those items are flip-flops and pajama pants. In most cases, teachers tend to dress business casual, but this could depend on the district you work in. For the proper dress attire, you should look to your district's manual and possibly the dress code of your students. In most school districts, you are expected to dress based on your position and activity. So, for example, if you're a marching band instructor and it is 100 degrees outside, you are not required to be in dress slacks and a long sleeve dress shirt. In the case of athletics or dance, there is an exception for sweatpants and athletic gear because of the nature of the activity. Also, for art instructors and theater instructors, movement may be of concern, and you may wear more casual clothing. As long as teachers take the proper measures to appear clean and professional, they shouldn't worry about being out of dress code. However, there are some things that veteran teachers suggest taking time to think about. Some things that you may want to consider are the comfort of your shoes. Will you be able to stand all day? And will you be able to move quickly if you need to? Also, when choosing appropriate shirts, try the bend test. If your shirt shows skin, you should probably change because while you are helping a student, it can become problematic. If you are moving and bending, you should also consider the mobility of your choice of pants or skirt. For example, if I know that it is likely for me to be climbing stools and to get supplies from high places, I should think about wearing pants that are easy to move in, instead of a skirt or dress pants that hinder my mobility.
Okay, next we're going to talk about right to privacy and personal life of teachers. The Texas Public Information Act